Hello and welcome to MIT App Inventor tutorial. Today we are going to make another gaming app that is Balls and Pedals. In this game, what is about to happen, let me just try to explain. In this Balls and Pedals, there are going to be 5 balls which will fall, and there will be a paddle to stop that ball. The paddle will move with the help of accelerometer. When you tilt your phone, the paddle will move to left or right, but the balls will pop up on the top itself randomly according to the computer, according to the code. So let's begin designing it. I think it will be better to understand. So let me start the new project. I have started new project. Let me give the name Balls and Paddle. You are free to choose a name for this game, and let me start the new game. Okay, so dear, I am designing this app for my tablet. So I'll be using, or for my tab, Samsung tab. And I have done experiment. What I found is monitor size suits well for my tab, Samsung tab that I have. I'm designing it for. You are free to design either for your phone size or tablet size. The size is mentioned. You can see the size and accordingly you can design it. I'll be designing it for my tablet. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead. Whenever you make any gaming app, basically and mostly we will be working on drawing and animation. As you can see in the left hand side in the palette section, we do have many components. One of them is drawing and animation. So the entire most of the thing we will use of drawing and animation component, right? So the first and foremost is to drag a canvas. So this is the canvas. It is the area in your screen within which all the game elements will move. Either it is a paddle or it is your balls. So these will move within this canvas area. So for this time, the canvas area is very small and I wanted to increase the size. So let's click this, and if you click on the screen, the particular components, you see in the right hand side in the component window, the canvas one is selected. So in order to change its property, select the canvas and change its property. I'm going to change the background color first. I will make it orange, pink. Let it be pink. And height, I will say fill parent. So entire height of your phone, it will detect automatically and will fill the parent. So entire screen, it will be used for your gaming element to move. And width, again a fill parent. So entire width of your phone, it will take the size. The canvas will acquire that much space. And this is done. We have done designing our canvas. The next is to design the balls and paddle. Let me see. The paddle is going to be image. The difference between ball and image sprite is, in image sprite you can choose any image as your you can say game element. In case of ball, it will look like ball. You can change only its radius and color. But in case of image sprite, you can choose any image. So there is an image sprite where we'll choose paddle. Let's click on the image sprite one. You can rename this also. Instead of image sprite one, you can write its name paddle. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to find out later. Paddle. Okay, so this is our paddle. In the canvas, so far in the canvas I do have only one component, that is paddle. And for time being we are not setting any heading. So you might be knowing heading means in which direction your game element should move. 0 means right side, 180 means left side, 90 means upward, 270 is downward. Height and width I'm not going to change. I'm going to select a picture that I will upload. I will share with you all this picture in the group. You download that and upload it to your MIT App Inventor, and you will be able to use it. So I'm going to use this paddle. Okay, and let me just upload it. I think it is uploaded. Okay, and we'll make, you can see the paddle has appeared on the screen. Let me bring it down. So this is our paddle. This paddle will move with the help of accelerometer, and this is done. Height and width, I will say it's automatic. Let us take automatic, right? And the next thing is to design for balls. Let's bring ball. I will take 5 different balls, 3 and 4 and 5. You can take multiple balls, as many balls you want. I have taken 5 balls. Okay, ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, and ball 4, and ball 5. Let's design them one by one. So for time being, the ball is looking very smaller. We can change the ball size with changing radius. So instead of 5 radius, you can see in the properties window, radius is 5. If you make it 15, the size will be bigger. You can see the size is increased. But I want to change the color. So you do the paint color, go to paint color and change the color to red. You are free to choose another color, your favorite color. I have taken 15. And the speed, you can see the speed for time being, I've not changed the speed. The speed is 00. We will do this, we will set the speed later on during the coding, but we can make change here. The heading, we can set the heading 270, because always our ball is supposed to fall downward. Always it will fall downward only. It's not going to like left, right, or somewhere. It will fall downward. So the direction 270, let it be heading 270. Okay, so you remember we have done 3 changes: the radius, color, and heading. Okay, these changes we did. And if you wanted, you can make invisible also. It's up to your choice. Let it be visible, doesn't matter, let it be visible. Okay, and let's go to design second ball. You remember the same thing. Heading, we will do 270, and paint color, you can choose your color blue, and the radius 15, similar to all. This is done, right? The second one means ball 3. Ball 3 heading we will give 270. Okay, and its color, font color, which color you want? I will use magenta. And the radius I want 15, so it should look bigger. That is done. Now ball 4. For ball 4, heading also 270, it should fall down. Color I will choose to green, and radius 15. I think this much changes only we are making to each ball. And the last ball is left, ball 5. In case of ball 5, we will make similar change. Heading to 270 and radius 15. This much change for all. Color also. Color, let it be orange. Yeah, this is. Or you can, in order to make little more dark, you can choose to yellow, so a little darker. Yeah, yellow is good, it is little bright. So so far what we have done, we have taken 5 balls and 1 paddle. Okay, now remember one thing I wanted to show you. If you click the ball here, and if you arrange the ball in like that, in a row, if you arrange the ball in a row, I wanted to tell you about coordinate system, something about the coordinate. So each ball is there, it's placed on the screen. If I click on the red, you can see the red in the top left corner is the red. You can see in the right hand side property section, what is the coordinate of this ball, what is the position of this ball. In X it is 32, in Y it is 15. This is the location. Okay, and in case of blue, the x is 202 and y is 18. In case of third ball, x is 361, y is 24. And in case of green, x is 507, y is 21. In case of yellow, x is 628 and y is 21. So from here what you can observe is, as you go from left to right, x is changing too much, but y is changing very slow, very less, because y is nothing but the height of your phone and x is the width of your phone. So height and width. You can see in this case height of this ball is not changing, means they are about in a line, about in a row. So x is not changing, but y is not changing, but x is the width of your phone. So they are separated by too much gap. This is your x, so that's why there is too much change in x. We have to keep this in my mind, in our mind, while we design our game, while we design our app. Okay, so that is why I have told you this about this coordinate. And likewise, we can find out the coordinate of the pedal. Suppose the pedal, if we keep here, the x value is 294 and y value is 858. This is that. If you keep the pedal in this position, this is the coordinate for that, or this is the position for this pedal. Similar way, we will be using this data while we will write code. So let's start writing code. In first part of this app, we are going to move the pedal to left and right, and we are going to make this ball to fall, make this ball to fall randomly. This is what we are going to do. Okay, so let's go to the designer. Let's go to the block. Okay, block section. Here we will set the property that what our the game is supposed to do. We are going to set behavior. Okay, so the first thing is we will do that whenever your screen is initialized, whenever a screen will initialize, we wanted that this ball should take their position and paddle also should take their position. We have to fix their locations. Okay, so what we will do, we will go to a screen 1 and we will write one of the option when a screen 1 dot initializes. So whenever a screen 1 initializes, what we want, we wanted to make this ball fix on the top and pedal on the bottom. So what we wanted, we want this ball should ball 1. Let's do ball 1. Go to ball 1 and let's set the speed of the ball, because so far we have not set the ball 1 speed. Okay, so we have set the ball speed to, let's give any speed. I think most probably if you go to math block, you will find this math block to enter number. I think 15 pixels per second is enough. Set the ball 15 pixels per second, and let's write for ball 3 also. For ball 2, speed 15. For ball 3 also, speed, let it be 15. Similarly for ball 4 and for ball 5. So we have finalized its speed. After finalizing speed, whenever we start, we can enable the timer. You see, dear children, in order to design the app, there are few more components that we need to add here, and those are like clock component that we get in the sensor. Clock is something that will make the event to happen after every certain period of time. For example, after every 500 millisecond, means after every half second, one ball will pop up in the top and it will start falling. So this event will be done from the clock. So you can either enable here or you can disable here as you wish, but we have to add this component. This is invisible component, you will not find in the screen, but it will be invisible and you will find it below. And then what we will do, we will go to the block, we will go to the clock section and we will enable the clock. We will enable the timer and we will make it true. Okay, so if you make that true, your timer will get enabled. Okay, what we have done so far, we have set the position for our balls and we will set the position of pedal also. So in order to set the position of pedal, we will go to pedal and we will set its location, pedal X. And okay, so pedal location we have to set. So pedal location, X location and its Y location, both we have to set. Let me go back to designer and let me see its location once more so I can feed the data. I will show you. Let's click the pedal, and you can see X is 294, Y is 858. 294, 858. So this value we will feed there. 294, 858. Let's go for back. So it is 294 and 858. This value will change if you are designing for your smaller screen. Okay. Likewise, we have to do the similar for the ball 1, ball 2 and ball 3. For this all we have to do. You can write in the top. I'll just copy these two blocks. It's not being copied here. Don't worry. So we will write similarly for uh, ball 1, because we have to set the location for balls also. So we have set its speed, and now we will set its location where it should be when I start the game. So the ball 1 dot, you can see ball 1 dot x. This is what we wanted. So this will not work. Let me change it, and we have to go to ball 1. Ball 1 dot x. We are going to set its position on the x-axis and y-axis. So we need to write the numbers. Okay, let me go back to the designer and show you how you can find. This is the ball 1. If you click ball 1, in the right hand side you can see the value x32, y15. Okay, so x32 and y15. X is 32, y 15. This is what the x and y value is. Similarly, we can get for the ball 2. This is important. Why? Because we need to finalize the location for ball 1 and ball 2 as soon as you start the game. Go back to designer, and if you click the ball 2, you will see that x and y, it is x is 202 and y is 18. X is 202 and y is 18. So now you do, let's go to block, and x is 202 and y is 18. Let it be 18. So all at the same height will start falling. Okay, that's fine. But there is some issue. If all will start falling from same height and with the same speed, you won't be able to save all the paddle. So in order, let's do some change, and instead of their x-axis we will keep similar, but y-axis we will say random. Y-axis, randomly the y-axis will be selected by the computer itself. So ball 1 y-axis and ball 2 y-axis we will not fix, we will change it through computer. So what we will do, I'm going to delete it, and I will say take random value, take any random value. To give the random value, we will go to math section, and in the math section we will drag this random, take random. So at any height, randomly the computer will select height and it will fall from there. So the value will start somewhere from, let's start from 18, or you can do from 1 also, or 10 also. So the from top position is 10, and the bottom paddle above, just above the paddle, so you can take 500 pixels. So let me show you in the screen, in the designer. So suppose this is the paddle. Paddle's y location is 858, right? So 858, above there will be 700, 600, 500. So from here at least it should fall. Okay, this is what I wanted. So that's why I have selected 5. You can change the numbers according to your convenience. And now I will duplicate it, and I will set this in for ball 2 also. Let's go for ball 3, and ball 3 x we will change this, and ball 3 y I will also change. So for ball 3 and for ball 3, yeah, x and y. So x will be somewhere, let me see, for ball 3 x is 361. Okay, x is 361. So let's give 361. X is 361. Okay, 361, that is the x value. Likewise we can do for ball 4. Y will be random, dear. Y is going to be random, anywhere, any place a computer will choose. And let me see for ball 4 what will be x location. For ball 4 I will check it. Back will go to designer and I will check that. For ball 4 x location is 507. That is x location. So this is 507. I will select. This is 507 x location. Y is random. At any height in this x location, at any height it will pop up and it will start falling down. Okay, and this is what we are doing last for ball number 5, ball 5. So we are doing this time for ball 5, ball 5 and ball 5. So x-axis of ball 5, let me see back. X-axis, click on yellow and you will see x is 628. This is for x, 628. Let me write the same. It is 628. 628. This is what. Okay. Now done. We have designed. Our first step is done. Our first step is that whenever a screen1 dot initialize, we are going to do this. We are going to set the speed, we are going to enable the timer, and we will send these all balls in their location. The second is to move the pedal. Whenever we tilt the phone, the pedal should move. So for that, what we'll do, we will go to accelerometer. So in the designer we have not selected accelerometer so far. So what we are going to, I'm going to drag the accelerometer sensor and drop here. Okay, and let's go back to our block section and do select accelerometer again back to the blocks. So select the accelerometer and see that whenever there is change in accelerometer, so whenever you tilt your phone to left and right, acceleration is going to change. So I will tell that whenever acceleration is changed, then you according to the change in acceleration, you move the pedal to left and move the pedal to right. Okay, this is what I want. So there is again condition. I will give the condition, if and else condition. So to give the condition, we will go to control and we will drag if, else if, then. This is going to happen. This is the condition we will give them. So I'll tell them that if changing the acceleration is greater than or less than. So to compare, we will go to math block, and this is what we need to select for comparison. Okay, so we'll compare two value, acceleration value with a fixed value. So we'll go to acceleration, we will find out acceleration, that if accelerometer sensor, if x, because it's going to work on x-axis. Okay, one in left and right is in x-axis. So I will tell them that if the sensor value is greater than 1, so greater than, we have to select greater than, and 1. In order to write 1, we need to drag this maths and we need to write 1. If it is greater than 1, then you move the pedal to left. Okay, how the pedal will move left? Very simple. Set the set the speed of the ball, set the speed of the ball, as well as set the we are talking for actual pedal. So pedal is here, set the pedal speed. Pedal speed we have not set, so we'll go to pedal and we will set the speed of the pedal, as well as we will set heading. So let's set heading first. If we are tilting our phone to left, the acceleration value will be greater than 1, and move the pedal to the left. Left means 180 degree, I think so, 180 degree, yeah, direction. If you write 180 degree, it will move to left. 180 degree, 180. Okay, it will move to left. And its a speed also we have to change. Set the pedal speed. Okay, and a speed we are going to change, that is equal to, let it be 25 or 30, the speed accordingly you want. Likewise, we will copy here and we will paste below. This is we wanted to copy the entire block. Okay, and we will write here that if acceleration is less than -1, if the value is less than -1, means it is tilted to right. Okay, if the value is less than -1, it is tilted to right. So if it is tilted to right, we will set the paddle direction to 0 degree. We will set the heading to 0 degree, so it will move to right. And its speed also we will set to 25. This is what we did. And now the third condition is, if you will not move your phone either left or right, then what should happen? It should simply sit at that place. So whatever the heading is, if you set the speed to 0, your paddle is not going to move. So now we have moved the paddle 0. We have written the paddle 0. Did you see that how easy it is? So what I have done so far? So far we have set the speed. So far we have written code that whenever a screen will initialize, we have enabled timer, set the speed, set the locations. And then second event is when you tilt your phone to left, your pedal is going to move left. If you tilt your phone right, pedal is going to move right. This is what we have done so far. Okay, that's fine. In the second part of this, we will work ahead, and I will just make another video, part 2 video, and I will share with you all. All the best here.